It's a beautiful day, so I've decided to do, release 2 out here on the deck before it gets too hot. I'm going to do the 5th motif, which uses celadon, boulder, ginger, and avocado. I think that's going to be a great color combination. With the first color celadon, make 10 chains and join with the slip stitch to form a ring. Round 1, using the first color celadon again, 3 chain, which counts as 1 treble, followed by 31 trebles into the ring, slip stitch to top of 3 chain at the beginning of round for 32 stitches. I've decided for this motif to finish the ends of each round as we go. It'll make things tidier and keep those tails out of our way. Round 2, using the second color, 7 chain. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 more, 7. Miss the 3 chain at the base of the 7 chain and the next 3 trebles. Slip stitch into the next treble, so that actually means slip stitch into the 4th treble. Brackets, 7 chain, miss the next 3 trebles, slip stitch into the next treble. So 7 chains, missing 3, 1, 2, 3 trebles, slip stitch into the 4th treble. We're having a little bit of a hummingbird fight here over my head. Carry on to do that 6 more times. Okay, we finished the 6 repeats of those chain loops. The last instruction is 3 chain, and 1 double treble into the same stitch as the last slip stitch of the previous round. So right in there. And there you have it, round 2. Since I'm finishing off my ends as I go, I've decided to place a marker in the very last stitch of the chains here, so that when I break off this yarn and finish the end, I'll know where the start of the round is. I actually confused myself a little bit on the last round. Round 3, using the 3rd color, which is ginger in this case, chain 3, which counts as 1 treble. So I've left this marker in here to indicate where to start the round, and that helps me just to dive right in there under those 2 strands of yarn, hopefully. There we go. And 2 chain 3, which counts as 1 treble. So I'm going to hook in and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Next instruction is 6 trebles into the double treble at the base of the 3 chains, which is a little bit confusing, but if you remember, the last round was chain 3 and then a double treble, so that's the end of the round. Right now we're going to do 6 trebles into the double treble at the base of the chain. So 6 trebles into that one spot right there. One. Last one, number 6. The next instruction is bracketed 7 trebles into the 4th chain of the next 7 chain space. So 7 trebles into the 4th chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4. So 7 trebles into there. I missed something there. Yep, I did. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more is 7. You do that a total of 7 times. I've finished my 7th repeat. And the last instruction is to slip stitch to the top of the 3 chain at the beginning of the round. So there's the 3 chain, and I'm going to go right in here and slip stitch this together. And that is the end of the round. I've taken my hook out but left the loop to show you exactly where that marker goes. There's the last stitch of the round before the last loop, and that loop I'm going to bring the yarn through and finish off. So this is the last stitch of the round. Just taking a bit of a lunch break before round 4. I've just read it once, twice, and 3 times. I think I've got it. So we'll be back soon. Using second color, slip stitch into next treble. Here's the end of the round marker. The next treble is right beside it, so slip stitch into this. Chain 6. This 6 chain counts as 1 treble and 3 chains. Then there is an asterisk. Miss 1 treble, this one. In the next treble, you do, there's a bracket, 1 double treble, 5 chains, and 1 double treble into the next treble, which this is the center in the group of 7. 7, 6, 5, 4. Yes, it is. So 1 double treble, 5 chain, and 1 double treble into this treble. So here goes. A double treble, 5 chain, and double treble all into this one stitch. Double treble, 5 chain, and a double treble. Three chain, miss 1 treble, treble 2 together over the next 4 stitches, placing the first leg in the next treble, missing the next 2 trebles, and working the second leg into the next treble. Okay, so treble into this stitch, this treble, not finishing it off, skipping the next 2 trebles and doing the second leg of the treble 2 together in this treble. You have 3 loops on your hook. Go through them, and that's the treble 2 together. 3 chain, miss 1 treble, 1 double crochet into the next treble, three chain, missing 1 treble, then there's a double asterisk there. Remember that for later, but carry on. 2 trebles together over the next 4 stitches. So miss this treble, do the 2 trebles together here, first one here, missing 2 trebles, and the second one here. Three loops, three chain, so repeat from asterisk 3 times more, but ending the last repeat at that double asterisk, and that's where I'll meet you again. I finished with the repeats with the last 3 chains, and to finish the round it says 1 treble into the next treble. So it was 3 chains, skip a treble, and now it's saying 1 treble into the next treble, which is the 6th of the 7th trebles in the motif below. Slip stitch to the 3rd of the 6th chain at the beginning of the round. So 1, 2, 3, slip stitch to this chain. And there you go, round 4. Round 5. Don't make the mistake that I did. Do not break off the boulder after round 4 because you need it also for round 5. So using second color, round 5, chain 3. Asterisk. 3 trebles into the next 3 chain space. One treble into the next double treble. So this is the double treble here. So 1 treble into that. Two trebles, 1 double treble and 2 trebles into the 5 chain space. That's the corner. So 2 trebles. Oh, I seem to have left a... Okay, back to the corner. So 2 trebles. One double treble, two trebles, all into that 5 chain space. Continuing, we do a treble into the next double treble. Three trebles into this next 3 chain space. One treble into the top of this 2 trebles together. Oops, missed a loop. Three trebles into the next 3 chain space. One treble into the double crochet. Three trebles into the 3 chain space. Excuse me, I'm doing one treble into the top of the 2 trebles together. That is the end of the asterisk area. You do this 3 times more, ending the last repeat at the double asterisk. I seem to have mislaid the end of this round, but what it reads is you end at the double asterisk with slip stitch to the top of the 3 chain at the beginning of the round. Pretty standard stuff, and it finishes off the round nicely. So round 6, using shade 4, which is avocado, I've joined it on. I did use my trusty little marker to mark the end of the round. Using the 4th color, chain 3, which counts as 1 treble. One treble into each of the next 6 trebles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I skipped one there. I did. And there's a star. 1 treble, 1 double treble, and 1 treble into next double treble. So 1 treble, 1 double treble, and 1 treble, into the double treble on the previous round, the corner. Now, just to make sure, I'm going to count. There's my corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh no, 22. 21. So this must be the corner. Yes, it is. So one treble, one double treble, and one treble, all in the corner. So 21 down the side here. So here we are. I'm just coming up to my last corner, and I have to tell you, I had to count these to make sure I had 21, and then I counted again, and that's the way things are. Anything that has a number, I have to count it a million times to make sure it's right. So here's my corner. That's supposed to be a double treble. Treble, double treble. And then a treble. And the end of the instructions are to do 14 more trebles here and slip stitch to the top of the 3 chain at the beginning of the round. So that's what I'm going to do. Ten. 11, 12, 13, 14, and slip stitch to the 3rd chain at the beginning of the round. Sorry, I'm working with a tiny end here because I had to rip back. I realized I'd moved out of frame when I was filming, so I had to redo it. And slip stitch to the 3rd chain. I love how the avocado accents this shade combination. So until next time, when I'll be recording release 3, happy crocheting.